Welcome Quetzales to the draw for the Mexican Republic Champions League. Months ago on this channel we held a competition among the country's main pyramid bases. In that tournament, the Pyramid of the Sun emerged as the winner. But now we will pit the 32 states that make up the Mexican Republic against each other. Unlike the previous tournament, to ensure fairness, I decided to show you the draw that will determine the matchups between the states. Since there are 32 states in Mexico, they will be divided into two groups, Group A and Group B. Here, on these ballots, you can see the names of all the states. These ballots will be placed in this container, and one by one they will be drawn to determine the participants in these brackets. First, we will draw the first participant for each matchup, and then we will draw the opponent of the complete each of the 80 matchups. Let's mix the ballots up and beat. And the first participant to be drawn is Quintana Roo, where you can find Tulum and Cancun. Now we can see that the Pearl of the West, Jalisco, will be their direct opponent in the tournament. Continuing with some direct contenders from this state, Campeche. Now, the state that gave its name to the nervous little dogs, Chihuahua. Following that, Nayarit and its various beaches. Continuing with the state known for sweet potatoes. Summarizing the information, we have Puebla de Los Angeles. And we continue with this draw, with the appearance of the states of Tlayudas, that is, Oaxaca. Concluding this first section of Group A with the state of San Luis Potosí and its Huasteca Potosina. Completing the first group of participants. Therefore, we will now find out the opponents for these first states. Quintana Roo will face Zacatecas with its famous march. While Jalisco will compete against Coahuila and its city, Torreón. With the following opponent, Campeche will face Nuevo León's Kid Goat. And from the Cerro de las Campanas, we have Querétaro facing Chihuahua. Continuing with Durango, the state where Pancho Villa was born. Now, who will face Puebla? Well, we have Hidalgo, the home of pastries. Meanwhile, Oaxaca, the mighty one, will face the land of the pheasant and the deer. I'm talking about Yucatan. And to close this first bracket, we have Tamaulipas and its sky biosphere. That concludes Group A. What do you think so far? Well, this isn't over yet because we have to determine the rest of the status in Group B. So, let's move on quickly. The first contestant in Group B is the state of Mexico, as there are fewer states left in the urn now. Aguascalientes appears next with its revolutionary convention. Following in order, we have the appearance of Guanajuato and its famous mummies. Next up, in the wealthy city of Veracruz, obviously Veracruz. Ladies and gentlemen. And who will be the next state? None other than Sinaloa and its famous Mazatlan. And we're almost done completing the first participants of Group B. The former federal district now appears. Next in line is the state of monarch butterflies. Because it's only natural, we had Michoacán. And to complete the first spots in this group, we have Tabasco, which is truly a paradise. Now, who will face these states? Let's discover who the state of Mexico's opponent will be: Guerrero, the home of Acapulco. And without further ado, Colima appears, and its fire volcano will compete against Aguascalientes. Who will face the cradle of independence? Well, it will be Chiapas and its Parachicos. But who will face the Red Sharks? Another state with coastal access. I'm talking about Baja California and its wine route. Here comes the other Baja California, but from the south, which will face Sinaloa. And who will Tenochtitlan, the ancient one, face? None other than its old enemies, the Tlaxcaltecas, once again. Sonora and its grilled meat will compete against the Purepecha lordship. And so, we have the last participant, the land of Zapata, Morelos, who will face Tabasco. Both groups are now defined. What do you think of the draw, Quetzals? Did you like the matchups? Well, now it's your turn to choose your status. Let us know where you're from and support your favorite. In the end, the winner of Group A will face the winner of Group B, and in the grand final, the most beautiful state of all will be decided. Therefore, starting tomorrow, these matchups will be put to a vote in the channel's community section. You can vote for one day, and the elimination results will be announced day by day. So, good luck to your favorite state, and may the best one win in this championship.